Hi, this is Angus King. I've had the pleasure of speaking at Eggs and Issues, if you can believe it, 7 times over the past few years. In October of 1985, the Portland Chamber hosted the very first Eggs and Issues, and the guest speaker was Michael Liberty, president of the Liberty Group. Their goal at the time was to bring local business people together to discuss issues that were affecting them at that moment. Each month, they invited a notable speaker, even including me from time to time, from the community, who would present the issues at hand and discuss the future of Portland's business landscape, all with a side of scrambled eggs and bacon.
It's where people come together to exchange ideas and to think about what's best for our community and our community and the larger community of the state and the larger community of the country.
It was a great audience. It's a wide diversity of people, business people, large businesses, small business people. The general public's always been invited. They have a good group of students usually attending it and asking very good questions, so I find a broad reach.
I think it brings people together. It gives them that time to network, to talk about issues. How are we going to resolve issues? What's new that's happening? I think it just brings everyone together talking about what's happening in our community.
Folks like to get together and see each other, catch up, and Eggs and Issues provides a forum for folks to do that. It's also a great place to hear featured speakers talk about the issues of the day.
The speakers we've had at Eggs and Issues have ranged from governor of the state of Maine. I think we've had every governor over the last 30 years, senators, congressmen, congresswomen, attorney general. We've had heads of probably all of the larger businesses in town, even the smaller businesses in town, plus the heads of many of the nonprofits in our community.
I was interested in speaking at Eggs and Issues because it provided a forum for us to introduce the vision and potential impact of the Gulf of Maine Research Institute back when we were just an idea, a dream.
The first time I spoke at Eggs and Issues was in the fall of 2011, shortly after I had taken over as executive director of the Maine Turnpike. It was a wonderful opportunity to broadcast to a very knowledgeable public what our plans were and to invite people to give me advice about what I wanted to do with the organization.
Over the past 29 seasons, Eggs and Issues has grown from a few dozen people meeting at the office of the Portland Regional Chamber of Commerce to hundreds of people meeting monthly in a downtown hotel. It's become one of the region's premier events, bringing together community members from South Portland, Cape Elizabeth, Falmouth, Cumberland, Scarborough, and of course Portland, Westbrook, and Gorham. Attendees stay current on important local issues while networking with each other. The mix of speaker and business discussions provides valuable opportunities for economic and community growth. It's also fun to have area high school and college students to get engaged, and each month a local nonprofit is highlighted in a community corner.
I think I've spoken at Eggs and Issues a total of 3 times. I can remember the first one was probably less than 100 people. The second one was probably 150 people, and the third one was, I think, closer to 200 to 300 people. So it had really grown in recognition in the state.
It's a great contribution from the Portland Chamber of Commerce to the whole community because it's an open forum. It's not a membership thing. You don't have to belong to come. You can come and you can partake of the conversation, and that helps the community grow.
One of my favorite Eggs and Issues moments is when we had Governor John Baldacci speaking, and moments after he took the stage, the fire alarm went off.
You know, I figured that must have been somebody who had listened to too many of my speeches and wanted it to end quickly.
And we had to leave. It wasn't like it was a fault that we actually had to get up and leave.
There was not a fire. We all made our way back to our seats safely, and he continued the presentation, but of all people, it had to be the governor.
My experience has been it usually goes off more often for somebody pulling it on purpose rather than a real fire. So you want to always wait and see if there is something burning, besides the issues of the day.
The impact Eggs and Issues has had on the community over the last 29 years is seen all over the region and the state. As we move into this new 30th season and look forward to the next 30 years, we'll continue to strive for regional business growth, strong speakers, good conversations, and relationship building, all the while continuing to enjoy a good breakfast. From community leaders to politicians and small business owners, the Portland Community Chamber of Commerce Eggs and Issues monthly business breakfast continues to prove that providing a place for professionals to meet and engage encourages business growth and promotes regional prosperity.
It has become, without any question, a forum of statewide significance. I'm someone who actually lives up in the Skowhegan area, in Cornville, but it's surprising to me to see how many people from upstate will come down to one of these sessions as a guest and come down specifically for the program.
In today's world, having a 30th anniversary of an event is spectacular. Most events don't last 30 years. You have to be very good and very consistent to be able to do this for 30 years and still have people come.
I want to wish Eggs and Issues a very happy 30th anniversary.
Happy 30th anniversary, Eggs and Issues.
Happy 30th anniversary to Eggs and Issues, and may you have at least 30 more.
Happy 30th to Eggs and Issues.
Happy 30th anniversary, Eggs and Issues.